What's up guys, CJ here and welcome back to another brand new video, this time with some massive information about Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. The film of course won't be out until Friday after next, just a little under 2 weeks away, but if you read the title, which I assume you did, you'd know there are some massive potential spoilers ahead, so if you don't want to know, just click away and save us all the frustration. Speaking of the title of the video, you read that right. Details about all 5 post-credit scenes for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 have leaked online, and we have got the information for you. While we have it on pretty good authority that this is true from 2 different sources, and it's also been reported by furious fanboys, take it with a grain of salt, at least until you see it for yourself. I haven't seen the movie personally, so while I have very good reasons to believe this is true, it might not be. Some of these have major implications for the future of the Guardians movies in the MCU. Some of them are just fun or callbacks, but everybody ready? Everybody here that wants to be here? Then let's get started. The first post-credit scene is the one we did a video on yesterday, the original Guardians of the Galaxy appearing in the film. Sylvester Stallone's character, Stakar Ogord, a Ravager leader, assembling his old team. That old team is Mainframe, voiced by an uncredited Miley Cyrus, his sister Alita Ogord, played by Michelle Yeoh, Charlie 27, played by Ving Rhames, the Future's Sorcerer Supreme, Krugar, and his right-hand man, Martin X, played by Smallville's Lex Luthor, Michael Rosenbaum. The implication here is that these heroes might show up in a future movie, potentially crossing paths with the Guardians team we're more familiar with in Guardians of the Galaxy 3, though that definitely remains to be seen. The second scene also seems to set up for the sequel, as Aisha, who apparently survived the movie, tells the Sovereigns her plan for defeating the Guardians, and we see a figure in a cocoon. This is fairly obviously supposed to be Adam Warlock, seeming to suggest that he'll definitely be in the third movie as we reported on Thursday, but that he might actually be in a more villainous role than we expected. It'd be a twist on his classic origin, as both he and Aisha were created by human scientists known as the Enclave, also for the purpose of being weapons. Here, maybe the first Sovereigns were created that way, but they've figured out a way to use that process themselves. The third scene, a more fun one, features James Gunn's brother, Sean, in his role as the Ravager, Kraglin. Using Yondu's fin, he tries to control Yondu's Yako Wood arrows, which he can kinda do until he loses control and hits Drax, who, let's just say, isn't too pleased. According to furious fanboys, this scene is connected to a major scene earlier in the movie, but they didn't divulge that spoiler. We don't have any info on what that scene could be, so it'll just have to stay a surprise. Our fourth scene, a fun one and a callback to one of the last movie's post-credit scenes, sees a now older and bigger Groot playing video games on the Milano. But the fifth scene is the biggest of them all, and everything else pales in comparison to this one, as it's the culmination and confirmation of a fan theory that spans almost a decade. In this scene, we see Stan Lee in costume as a Watcher, with the unspoken implication that he's Uatu, the most iconic Watcher from the comics, as so many fans have speculated over the years as an explanation for how one man in the MCU is in so many different places. In the scene, Stan the Watcher is reporting back to his fellow Watchers, explaining his findings during his time undercover as a FedEx worker, which we saw at the end of Captain America Civil War. Watcher Stan is just so excited he's rambling and talking their ears off, and the Watchers, very bored, eventually all just kind of walk away, leaving Stan excitedly talking to himself. And I can't tell you how much I love this. It's a theory that I've always believed in, but never thought we'd actually get to see on screen. It's really kind of amazing that it's happening. But is he really Uatu? That's a question furious fanboys raises. I assume he is, or is supposed to be, but it's never expressly stated, and there's a question about the film rights. You see, Uatu first appeared in Fantastic Four number 13, and as Fox still owns the Fantastic Four rights, it's thought that Uatu and his film rights still reside over there. More details might come out after the movie comes out about a deal that was made, maybe Marvel's letting Fox use a minor character in New Mutants or something, but we'll just have to wait and see. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think of the post-credit scenes and which is your favorite, but that's gonna do it for me here. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to smash that like if you like what you saw, subscribe for more great content every single day, and consider turning on your notifications for alerts every time we upload a new video. Signing off, this is CJ, and I'll see you next time.